Hello you guys, my name is Anna Rossi. I am a full-time Etihad Airways cabin crew and I've been living in the United Arab Emirates for more than 11 years. I help many people to nail their cabin crew interview, mostly with Emirates/Etihad interviews. And today for this video I will give you 10 reasons why I personally chose Etihad to work with. I am sure you don't know many of the reasons I'm gonna show you today, so stay until the end because you will be surprised with what I'm gonna reveal. Now, I'm not talking bad or bashing any other airline. They all have their pros and cons, and I'm just giving you my personal opinion of why maybe Etihad Airways is a good choice for you. Reason number 1, Etihad has longer layovers. You can have 24, 48, 56, up to 72 hours layovers, when with Emirates you mostly have 24-hour layovers. Career progression. Etihad is a smaller airline, which means the growth is much faster. It is easier and faster for you to get promoted to business or first class or as a senior cabin crew member. Accommodation. Dubai is very crowded and you have many different accommodations for Fly Emirates. If you're lucky, you're gonna get an area that is central, it is accessible with metro or with bus. You have many stores or malls around you, but you have the possibility that you will get an accommodation in Sharjah, which is another Emirate. It's not even Dubai, and it will be a little bit more complicated for you to settle and feel comfortable. With Etihad Airways, because Abu Dhabi it is a smaller city, it's a bit more balanced. All the Etihad Airways accommodations, they are located in an area where you have access to everything. Another big reason why I chose Etihad Airways instead of Emirates is the human factor. Etihad Airways is a much smaller company than Emirates. We are still in that development and growth stage where me as an employee still feel connected to my management. I am not feeling like a number because we are not that many. Now, this is a very normal phenomenon when you have a very big company like Emirates and you have thousands and thousands of cabin crew or employees. It will feel a little bit like you are a number, and this is not because Emirates is doing it on purpose. It's just such a big airline that it is very hard to have this human-to-human connection. When it comes to Etihad, it is a much smaller airline, so for me personally, I feel like I connect with my manager. I feel that we still have these kind of big meetings that they are like Zoom meetings or Teams calls with all the cabin crew that we have, and it's a little bit more sense of community. In the experience of my friends that work for Emirates, they are not feeling that way. Everything is a bit more automated. Another big reason why I chose Etihad is the amount of strictness, and I don't know even if that's a word in English, but what I mean with that is, and I'm not comparing with Emirates, mostly I'm comparing this with Qatar Airways, for example, where in Qatar Airways you have a curfew, you need to go back to your accommodation in certain time. In Etihad doesn't have that, Emirates doesn't have that, but I feel in Etihad and Emirates, they are pretty much chill in the parameters of you respecting the rules and respecting the culture of the country that you are in. The next reason why I chose Etihad Airways is the cabin crew of Etihad Airways has been recognized for their excellence and awarded for their excellence year after year after year. That talks a lot of how happy is the cabin crew working here. And I'm not saying that everything is roses and everything is perfect. I'm just saying that it talks a lot about how the cabin crew is feeling at their workplace if they are winning awards as best cabin crew of the year. The next reason is Etihad Base is in Abu Dhabi, and maybe it is flashy for you to live in Dubai and be based in Dubai, but for me that I've been here for many years, it's not attractive anymore. Abu Dhabi is more familiar, is more slow paced, and still you have everything you need to be happy, and you can go out, and there is clubs and very nice areas to walk around and shopping malls, but it doesn't have the vibe of Dubai, if that makes any sense. The best thing is that if I want to go to the madness of Dubai, I can just drive for 40 minutes. Living in Abu Dhabi, in my opinion, is having the best of both worlds, and that is a big win for a 34-year-old lady like me. Now, this next reason is a bit sensitive for me, mostly because we are talking about age here, and I am a 34-year-old lady. I was hired by Etihad Airways at my 33 years old with no previous experience in cabin crew, which is crazy because in my mind that was not possible, because every time I was flying with Emirates, for example, they were all 21 to 23-year-old, and I was not feeling that I could match that expectation from them. But Etihad proved me wrong, and for that I'm very appreciative. I'm not saying that Emirates is not hiring 30-year-old people with no previous experience. I'm just saying that it's way less likely that happened. Personally, I am very happy that Etihad is taking the step of giving a chance to people that is 30 and above, even if they don't have cabin crew experience. It's because most of the people is coming from a customer service background or safety background or medicine background that brings a lot to the table. And remember, Etihad has been named as the best cabin crew of the year many times, and that talks a lot why. This reason is unbelievable, but as a cabin crew, of course, you have discounted tickets, right? You have something called ID 90, which is 90% discounted, and 50, which is 50% discounted, and they have differences that I'm not gonna get into, but with Etihad Airways, that discount is more, and there is difference than the discount with Emirates. And the last reason, and it's one of my favorites, is that with Etihad Airways, as a cabin crew, you can travel business class, which with Emirates, you cannot. But not only you can travel business class, your parents, your siblings can travel business class too. And that is huge for an airline. Huge, because none other airline in the Gulf countries has that perk. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and comment what would you like to see. Ask me all the questions that you want. I will be filming more vlogs on my layovers and more insights into the cabin crew life and tips on how to nail your Etihad or Emirates interview. This is my first YouTube video, so please bear with me. It's very awkward. I'm really appreciative for you if you're watching. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye!